People think Canberra PCYC is just a gym. Our main focus is on the intensive support programs for disadvantaged youth.
Some of these kids are doing the unimaginable just to get by, horrific things that young people should never have to go through. But they are survivors, they are young people who still have a future, and we see that in them, and we try and bring that out in their belief system so that they can leave this place knowing that they can go on and make a go of their lives.
I started with PCYC when I was 14 and I was going through the court system. Got through year 10, got the certificate, entered college, and that absolutely changed me, like completely. I was going from being suspended 3 times a week to having been suspended in 2 years.
It costs $2.8 million per young person in detention. For every child we get through these programs and divert away from the detention system, we're saving that to the ACT taxpayer.
We're here to support the Canberra PCYC in Woden here in front of the beautiful Lovett Tower, and to celebrate 75 years of Ferrari worldwide, and to sponsor and support all the disadvantaged children that have not had an opportunity to sit in or even see a Ferrari.
The Dare to Plunge is totally different. People get to do it within a few minutes. It doesn't take that long at all. You get to face your fears and your mates can come and watch you.
And as you can see with the building, it takes a lot of nerves, plunge off the building. We've got abseiling, we've got zip lining, all in a hope to raise money for charity.
Everybody should do this. Abseiling,
zip lining. Harbury is very much connected to its community, and we like to support our community in lots of different ways.
This is for a good cause.
It is.
I am scared, but this is worth it.
I've walked past this building and I've never been up it, nor have I ever been abseiling, so this is cool. This is cool.
Okay, I'm just going to breathe for a minute because this is an amazing experience.
Let go!
I've done this before. It's like a natural. Actually looks like a natural.
We started our cruise and cafes, which has moved into where we've also now opened our Lovett Cafe over at Woden. It's an opportunity for young people to actually gain skills. They receive certification. It's an employment pathway out of social welfare dependency. The kids are loving it.
We've had quite a few kids come through and absolutely love working. But we just build them with confidence, keep them praise. We guide them through everything that they need to do. We don't give up.
Even in their early years at school, they can come from hardship backgrounds. They can hang around with the wrong crowd, and it leads to offending, small offences to begin with, but that then escalates over time. So what we try and do with police and with PCYC is actually engage those kids as soon as we can and show them that there is actually a really good path for them if they put some effort into it, work with the PCYC and police and get some skills under their belt that they may not otherwise get.
Young people that are placed in youth detention here at the Bimbri is at a cost of $5,771 a day. In comparison, we support over 650 families. The investment is just $1,800 each per year.
Going through PCYC, they're actually going through diversionary programs. They've already seen a reduction of 94% of recidivism by kids who are successful in going through the program. That's phenomenal.
You're not going to get a young person who's had a domestic violence incident at home concentrating on maths at school without some sort of support or understanding around what they're going through.
When I was in school and that, I was hanging around the wrong crowd a lot, and I was getting into a lot of trouble. But then I got signed up for PCYC, and then just instantly changed my life up.
It's great that the Canberra PCYC have got Project 180. It's helping steer kids in the right direction. They're pointing them towards their goals, and they're coming out the other end so strong, so confident.
People have got to understand the kids aren't born bad. There's actually trauma-related issues in the background, and a lot of the young people that we're working with day to day have been physically abused, there's neglect, there's sexual abuse. These kids are suffering trauma, and it's our role to actually change that trajectory around, and we're putting them on a positive pathway.
Fully switched my life around, and I have a better mindset now.
If we can help a handful of kids get back on the right track, it makes it all worthwhile. What a great program.
We would like to see our programs expand to have a more timely response to these young people and their needs, so that we can do more on the early intervention and diversion side.
I think any child struggling with anything, home, school, absolutely anything, this place and this community is an absolutely awesome thing to have. Just the way it's switched around and it all just came together was just, it was awesome.
It was all worth it for the charity and the boys.
And we'll see you all on the zip line. Next year I might even have a go myself. We'll see how we go.